So in this video what we're going to do is a broccoli and Stilton soup, and what you're going to need for that is clearly broccoli, onion. I'm going to use a red onion there, and then we're going to need some stock. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we put the broccoli into boiling water. If it goes above the ground, then it goes into boiling water. If it goes below the ground, then it goes into cold water and bring the water up to the boil. The only exception to that is new potatoes. New potatoes will go into boiling water. So I'm going to prepare the broccoli, then I'm going to put it into boiling water, allow that to cook, and then that will be my stock that I'll put back into the soup, and then I'll be able to adjust the consistency from there. So let's start with the broccoli. So what I'm going to do is take my knife and I'm just going to cut the broccoli into florets. Just taking them off the main stem. Place the stems to the side, and then these are ready to go into the boiling water. And then all that will go into the water together, bring it up to the boil, and then we'll be able to drain it from there. So what I've got now is my Stilton, and all I'm going to do is just crumble my Stilton. If you don't like Stilton, then you can maybe use a different cheese or just do the soup without the cheese at all. And that's now ready to go into the soup. Once we've put it into the blender, we can then blend this down into it and mix it all the way through into the vegetables. What I've done now is I've put the broccoli and the onion into the blender. I'm going to blend that down. As that's going, I'm going to use the stock that's come out from cooking this, and then I'm just going to adjust the consistency as needed. I'll then add some Stilton as I like the flavour, and then I'll be adding salt and pepper. What I do have is I have a tasting spoon, so as I go along I'll be able to taste it and make sure it's got enough salt and pepper and enough Stilton in there. So now what I'm going to do is just check to make sure the consistency is correct, and then just test the flavour. And I'll just add in my salt and my pepper. I'm just going to be dropping some Stilton into there and then blending that around again. And then test the flavour again. So I've added the salt, pepper, the Stilton, and I've adjusted the texture, and then we've got our broccoli and Stilton soup.